ॐ श्री सिद्धिसुरीश्वर सद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। ॐ श्री सिद्धिसुरीश्वर सद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। ॐ श्री सिद्धिसुरीश्वर सद्गुरुभ्यो नमः।
Pranam. It is said that God doesn't give you everything. There is something that He will not give, simply to make you feel the incompleteness of life without Him. Something like this happened to a woman too. Welcome to episode 2 of Babji, the divinity that lives on. Born and raised in a religious, virtuous and affluent family, this woman, let's call her Shraddha for this story's sake, was academically bright and a forerunner in extracurricular activities too. Everything came easy to her. She grew up to become a professor and excelled in her career too. Her parents found an equally virtuous, right-minded and principled husband for her. His family was kind and generous, and she fit right into the family. She was happy and blissful in her world. To an outsider, it would have seemed that Shraddha had everything, personal as well as professional success. However, there was one thing missing. Shraddha could not become a mother. After several medical opinions and scans, when everything seemed normal, she broke down. To her, it seemed like the end of the world. For her, the fact that she could not become a mother was the worst trauma of her life. Her family had always had immense faith in God. However, when before marriage her father had shown her horoscope to an astrologer, he had told them that there was something wrong with her kundli. The family had followed his advice and completed some very expensive rituals before marriage in order to set everything right. But when she could not become a mother, she tried every hokum pokum around her, but nothing worked. She was shattered. Shraddha asked God to take some pity on her. Around the same time, one day, she was visiting a friend's house when she noticed a life-sized portrait of Siddhi Suri Dada in her house. She asked her friend about the portrait. The mere size of the photograph had surprised her. Her friend somehow opened the pages of her life that day and told her about her faith in Dada. She told her about Dada's miraculous grace and how that grace had filled her life. For the next 30 minutes, Shraddha was soaked with the same grace and she decided to surrender herself to Dada. She had never experienced something like this before, and it felt as if she was being pulled towards him. It was as if Dada was already waiting for her. The flood of emotions that she felt led her to decide that she would completely dedicate her life to Dada. After learning everything about Babji from her friend, she devoted herself to him. Dada became her anchor when she was about to drown. Shraddha started going to Sadhana Tirth, that is Vidyashala, and Samadhi Tirth on every Thursday. When she went to Samadhi for the first time, she distinctly remembers feeling complete, as though this is what she had been missing in her life. The only incompleteness in her life was her lack of devotion for Dada. She was overwhelmed. She spent over 30 minutes there praying and meditating. Surprisingly, in all the 30 minutes, she never once thought of asking for a baby. She was already full. She was already complete. However, as we all know, Dada's grace is miraculous. After going to Sadhana Tirth for 11 consecutive Thursdays, her reports showed that she was pregnant. She was elated. When she first saw the report, she danced around the house in bliss. To others, it might have seemed like the joy of motherhood. But to her, it was the bliss of being assured that she was completely in the grace of Dada. She was euphoric. Dada had showered her with his divine love through her womb. She was soaked in his love. She never knew that she would get the fruits of her devotion, and how. This was beyond her imagination. All through her pregnancy, she chanted Dada's name. Dada's love filled every fiber of her being. There was not an hour when she did not think about his love. As a result, she gave birth to a beautiful divine child. Shraddha feels that her baby girl is nothing but a gift from Dada. The baby girl is so special and unique and somehow already surrendered to Dada. Here are some miraculous things that reflect Dada's magic and how it works in people's lives. At the young age of 1.5 years, Shraddha's daughter started doing Samayik. Even at that young age, she sat peacefully for over 45 minutes. At just 2 years, she started doing 17 Pratikaman of Paryushan. Though she did not completely understand the meaning of Pratikaman, she sat through the rites and rituals without any disturbance. Shraddha's daughter did Attai at the age of 5. The surprising thing is that before this fast, she had never ever done any fast in her life. However, because of Dada's grace, she completed the fast with all the rites and rituals and without any major challenges. At the age of 6 years, Shraddha's daughter memorized the verses of Panch Pratikaman. She started leading the Pratikaman during Paryushan. Can you believe that a 6-year-old girl led Pratikaman for 50-60 people during COVID times? During the pandemic, when she was just 7 years old, she felt that she wanted to do the Vardhaman Tap and started Ambail for the same. This was the first time ever that she was doing this kind of fast. However, her devotion helped her sail through the fast beautifully. Before starting any fast, Shraddha says that her daughter prays to Dada, and the ever-loving, ever-giving Dada graces her with his love and blessings. It is as if he holds her hand and guides her through her karmas. It is rare to see such devotion in today's time. However, her daughter is a gift from Dada, and that in itself is a miracle. Along with being so devoted, her daughter is also academically bright and is amongst the top students in her class. Shraddha does not know how she will ever repay the debt that Dada has given her in the form of such a beautiful, kind-hearted and right-minded daughter. And yes, right now at the age of 8, steering away from mobile and TV, she has immersed herself in learning the very important Sri Shanta Sudharas Granth. Isn't that amazing? All that she is and all that she has today is only and only because of Dada. You have taken away all my pains. What more can I ask for? Now all I ask is how do I thank you? Om Shri Siddhi Sureshwarji Satgurubhyo Namaha.